This is Dr. Phil Chavez. December 14th, 1911 was the first day any man stood on the South Pole, the most remote spot on this planet. Now, Antarctica was the last continent to be explored, and a handful of countries had their eye on this prize. Britain, Japan, Germany, Norway, and Sweden. Exploration parties from each country made attempts to claim the new territory by winning the race to the pole. In July 1911, under the leadership of Captain Robert Falcon Scott, a British party arrived in Antarctica and spent over 9 months in preparation. Scott was interested in carefully documenting what he explored and logging the experiences. Now, the team left finally the base camp with 70 men on November 1st, 1911, with motorized sledges, dogs, and ponies. As the extreme weather conditions disaffected the men, the cold prevented the sledges from operating properly and the ponies from cooperating. The dog teams and 65 men turned back, leaving only 5 to haul the sledges by hand and ascend the polar plateau. Now, the small party arrived at the pole on January 17th, 1912, exhausted, hungry, and suffering from hypothermia and scurvy. But even worse, they were devastated when they saw the Norwegian flag planted on the spot. Roald Amundsen's team raised the banner 33 days earlier, having taken a better route. The British soon turned around and faced a 1,500-kilometer return. Eventually, all died from the wind and the temperatures. Edgar Evans fell back and went into a coma on February 17th. Captain Titus Oakes was so ravaged with frostbite that he was hardly able to move, and he walked out of the tent so as to not hold back the party on March 17th, his 32nd birthday. Robert Scott journaled about the officer. As he left, he said, "I am just going outside and maybe some time." We knew that Oates was walking to his death. It was the act of a brave man and an English gentleman. The 3 remaining men died only days later as the severe blizzard confined them to their tent. Tragically, a prearranged store of supplies and food was only 11 miles away. 8 months later, a search party found the men frozen inside their sleeping bags. The diary was there to tell the story. Brothers, may the final story written about ourselves be one of perseverance and determination, especially for the kingdom of God, before scaling the kingdom of this world. God be with you.